The Saola is a browser. It feeds on the leaves of understory plants, particularly in areas near streams where vegetation is lush. Fig leaves. The leaves of flowering plants in the families that dominate the Annamite forests. Researchers have found evidence of at least 30 different plant species in their diet. They feed in the early morning and late evening, moving silently through the forest in a pattern that seems almost ritualistic. They're selective, careful, never overgrazing an area. During the wet season, they move to higher elevations, following the flush of new growth. During the dry season, they descend to valleys where water is more reliable. It's a delicate balance, refined over millennia. But here's what's killing them, what's driving them toward extinction faster than climate change, faster than habitat loss: snares. Thousands upon thousands of wire snares, set by hunters throughout the Annamite Mountains. Not for Saola specifically, hunters are after deer, wild boar, anything they can sell in the bushmeat trade. But the snares don't discriminate. The Saola, moving through its ancient pathways, encounters these wire nooses. And once caught, there's no escape. The more they struggle, the tighter the wire cuts. Researchers estimate there are millions of snares in Saola habitat right now. Millions. A 2016 survey of just one protected area found over 30,000 snares in a single year. Do the math. How long can a population of a few hundred animals, maybe fewer, survive that kind of onslaught? But there's something else. Something we haven't talked about yet. Something that makes the Saola's survival even more precarious. We need to talk about sex. Or rather, the heartbreaking lack of it. ___, the Lonely Hearts Club. Here's what we know about Saola reproduction: almost nothing. In over 30 years of study, no one has observed Saola mating in the wild. No one has witnessed their courtship. We don't know how they find each other in those vast forests. We don't know their mating calls, their rituals, their social structures. What we suspect, based on the few captive animals that survived briefly in human care, is this: Saolas are largely solitary. Males and females come together only briefly to mate, likely during the wet season between April and June. The gestation period is estimated at 7–8 months, similar to other bovids. Females likely give birth to a single calf, hidden deep in the forest where no human eye has ever witnessed it. But here's the mathematical nightmare conservationists face: when a population drops below a certain threshold, finding a mate becomes increasingly difficult. Even if you survive the snares, the hunters, the habitat loss, you still need to find another Saola in thousands of square miles of dense forest. It's called the alley effect. Below a critical population density, reproduction rates collapse because individuals simply can't find each other. We might be watching it happen right now with the Saola. The calves, when they're born, are vulnerable. They're born in the rainy season when vegetation provides cover, but they're dependent on their mothers for months. One calf every year or two. That's the reproductive rate. Compare that to the rate at which they're dying in snares. It's not a fair fight. But here's the question that keeps wildlife biologists awake at night, the question that has no good answer: what do you call a creature so rare that it might as well be mythical? ___.